I'm going to start making our potato fingers by peeling up some potatoes. And these are just some baking potatoes and a fair size. So I'm going to go ahead and cube these up. And I just find the smaller you cube them, the faster they boil. But you can do them halves or whole. It's entirely up to you. Now, into some water. And I usually put some garlic and salt in my water, but that's up to you too. And we're going to let these boil for about 15 minutes, just till they're fork tender. Okay, our potatoes are basically fork tender now. That's about perfect. You don't want them too mushy. So we'll just go ahead and give these a drain. Potatoes back into the pot. Add in a good knob of butter, I guess a couple of tablespoons. Season this up with some garlic powder, about half a teaspoon. About half a teaspoon of basil. Same amount of parsley. Good old dried parsley. A quarter to half a teaspoon of hot pepper flakes. I'm going to add half because I want a bit of heat there. And of course some salt, just to salt up our lives. About a teaspoon of ground black pepper, one of my all-time favorites. Now to give our finglers some body, half a cup of all-purpose flour. Did I just say finglers? I meant fingers. How many finglers do you have? And a couple of tablespoons of cornstarch. And now the fun part, we're going to mash everything up. I just love mashing. Now, I just want to add here, in terms of all the seasoning I added, that's a matter of personal preference. I mean, just add whatever you like, whatever suits your taste. And I added dry herbs. It is January, so if you can have fresh herbs, just cut back a little bit. They're a lot more powerful. I would rather have the fresh, but it's minus 30 out there, so that's not going to happen. Another little tip, I used all-purpose flour, but if you have rice flour kicking around, by all means use it. You get a little more body and some more elasticity to it. So that's just a little tip you can keep in mind. So we want a texture, something like this. That's about perfect. Fairly pliable. Now the joyful technical part. The rolling, and I'm just going to spray some oil on my hands. By jeepers, Eileen, I'm going to catch that piggy. Grab up a handy dandy scoop of the mixture. I'm just using an ice cream scoop. And we'll just roll this into a ball. Something like that. Now, it really depends on how big your finger is. But, something like this is about perfect. And I was just thinking, guys, you could probably freeze these up and then just go ahead and pull them out of the freezer and deep fry them. That'd work well too. I wonder if I should put a fingernail on here. No, I'm just kidding. So out of 2 potatoes here, I've got about 24 to 26 fingers, depending on how big your fingers are. Now our fingers are going to go into the basket of an air fryer, and I'm going to air fry these at 360 for 15 minutes. And when they come out, I'm going to show you the difference between the air-fried version and the deep-fried version. There's a big difference. Give these a little spray with some olive oil. And after 15 minutes in the air fryer, just look at these guys. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous looking potato finger. Just incredible. And I'll try and get close to the mic here and let you hear this. Oh. Doesn't that sound incredible? And they're just about like a bread. I just love them. Now, here are the ones I deep fried. Now, these were done a while ago, but still, they don't look as nice. Let me give you a comparison here. These are the 2 of them. What a difference. These are not that crunchy. They're kind of soggy. Even when they were freshly done, they were soggy. But these are just incredible, and they're airy too. I don't know, you can be the judge. You can do them deep fried a lot faster than you can air fried, maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes difference. And there you have it, guys, our incredibly easy and delicious potato fingers. Oh, so good. Okay, let's give these a taste. Dip these in some of my famous Dijon mayo dip. These are so incredible. They're so good. I can picture these served up with steak, pork chops, even chicken, any kind of protein. You gotta make these guys. They're good. As always, for the full scoop on this recipe, head on over to cookandshare.com. Great site, cool stuff. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so. And if you like what you saw, pound that like button. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe. See you next time. And have some potato fingers. They're so good.